Hello student, today we will continue with the English grammar chapter 5 verbs. In our previous chapter we have finished half of this part till future continuous tense, and I have given you homework exercise 5a and 5b. Now we'll continue with the auxiliary verbs. An auxiliary is a verb that helps the finite verb with reference to formation of tense, formation of passive voice, negation, interrogation, emphasis, and specific meaning. Auxiliary are of two kinds: primary, all forms of be, have, and do. So such word come in primary auxiliary. Then model: can, could, might, may, shall, should, will, would, must, need to, dare to, ought to, have to, used to. So such words come in the modal auxiliary. Now we'll see with one word. So this is primary auxiliary. Am, I, is, are, was, were, shall, will, been. So such words are given to form the tense. Now tense are three types: past tense, present tense, and future tense. So Nitin is working on the computer. So this is what, which tense? This is the present tense. To form the passive voice of the verb, the clothes are being washed by the maid. So the words which are given into bracket, that using this word we have formed the tense and formed the passive voice of the verb. Next is have. Have, has, had. So this also have. Has is past, had is. So to form the tense of a verb, we have been to this palace many times. To indicate obligation, my father has to be in office at 9:30 every day. At 9:30 a.m. every day. So next is do. Do, does, did. So here also three types we'll see. To form a question, does Parag know the address? To form a negation, Sonia did not give us her telephone number. To emphasize an assertion, they do work very hard. Next is can, could. To show ability, he can speak and sing very well. Even as a child, he could speak well. To ask for or to grant permission, you can use my motorbike to go to the concert. Could I have a glass of water, please? Next is may and might. To ask for or to grant permission. So where we use may word? To ask or for granting permission. May I use your ruler? You may go now. To indicate possibility, we may go out for dinner. It might rain this evening. To express a wish, may God bless you. When we take blessing from our elders, so they say, may God bless you. Shall. I, to denote an action in the future tense for the pronouns I and we. I shall talk to you later. So shall, this word, this denote action in the future tense. We don't use for present tense and past tense. Only for future tense we use such word. I shall talk to you later. To give a command, thou shall not kill. To show compulsion. Members shall pay their fees by the end of the week. To seek permission request. Shall I bring the chair here? Now will. To denote an action in the future tense for the pronoun you, he, she, it and they. They will buy a new oven. So this also will, such this action word we use for in the future tense for the pronoun. They will buy a new oven. To indicate determination, I will do as I like. To make a promise, I will not repeat this error. To show willingness, he will help you with all your problems. To denote intention or wish, will he sing at the concert? So, this will word we can use in different types of sentence. Next is should. To express duty or obligation. You should come to school on time. To give advice. You should not laugh at this essence of speaking. To express condition. Should you need help, do let us know. To express approval, I should like to thank you for the good wishes. So, this should word also we can use in different types of sentence. For expressing the duty, give advice, for expressing the condition or approval. Next is would. To express a wish. The headmistress would like to see the student's project. To indicate refusal. The car would not start. To express determination. He would have his own way. To express a habitual action. He would go out for a walk every morning. To make a polite request. Would you like some coffee and sandwich? If some guests come to our house, we say no. Would you like to have some tea? Would you have to like dinner? Next is must. To show compulsion or strong obligation. When some things are made compulsory, that time we use the word must. We must keep to our word. So whatever we speak, we should believe on that. We should not try to fool others. To show fixed determination, I must have my money back. To indicate duty, a government official must be upright and impartial. To express certainty or strong probability, they must have missed the train. So must word we use in different types of sentence. It is used for compulsion, for fixed determination, for duty and for strong probability. So this exercise C, identify the auxiliary verbs in the following sentence. The Almighty cannot banish anyone from his kingdom. So here cannot. This is what? Auxiliary verb. Next is I can wedge up to 18 kilos and can stand up to our feet in height. Can. This is also what? Auxiliary verb. So this exercise 5C, this you have to complete in your book. Those who have book, you should complete it in your English grammar workbook. Thank you so much.